I have now officially met two YouTubers. Both of them are hyper as hell. Hey guys, what's going on? For those of you that have been following me for the last few videos, you'll see that I finally got the chance to meet with Yummy R6. He was doing some traveling and he went to Atlanta to see Chase on Two Wheels. So after he left Chase, he paid me a little visit. So we got on the road and we drove around for about an hour and I was kind of showing him the area. And then we got some lunch at like my all-time favorite local spot. So anyway, after we got done eating, we drove around a little bit more. Then we filmed the dual vlog that I released a couple days ago. So anyway, after we got done filming, I dropped him off at his truck. I went home and I was planning on taking a nap, but I was actually really excited, so I did not end up getting any sleep. But that night he got in the car with me and did a ride along while I was at work. So needless to say, we spent many hours together in a car, and I have to be completely honest, like the whole experience was completely different than what I expected. And I definitely mean that like in a good way. I wasn't expecting a bad experience. I just figured like we would talk about some YouTube shit and he would do the ride along and that's it. Even though I haven't been doing YouTube videos for that long, it has still become part of my like daily routine now in some form or fashion. Whether I'm replying to comments or I'm editing video or I'm in Discord talking to some of you guys, I'm always connected to YouTube in some way. And to actually meet somebody that basically does the exact same thing that I do, it was a really weird experience because you're basically like both on the same page. There's almost like this code of secrecy between two YouTubers with larger followings. So like Yummy completely opened up and he was telling me about like future video ideas, and he was sharing like very personal information that he would of course like never put on any of his videos. And it was the same way the other way around. I mean, I was telling him pretty much everything about my life too. I don't know, it was just like it was a really cool experience. You're basically getting like the behind the scenes that very few people will ever see. YouTubers understand that this is a business. We understand the need for like privacy and security. And it was really cool because trying to do a dual vlog with somebody who's never done a YouTube video, it's hard because you kind of have to coach them like on how to like how loud to be with the microphone and like where to hold it, and they might not understand why you stop at certain points or why you do certain rituals and stuff like that. But it was cool because Yummy does the exact same thing that I do. So anytime I would stop or anytime really anything, he understood exactly what I was doing. So it made the collaboration a lot easier, made it really smooth. And honestly, I guess I expect a certain amount of ego with major YouTubers, kind of like movie stars, especially people that have been doing it for a long time. And that was definitely not the case whatsoever. We were laughing our asses off from the time he got in the car until I dropped him off the next morning. I actually had to cut a lot of the laughing out of the video that we did. I know you guys wanted a longer video, but trust me, it would have been probably like 2 times longer and half of it just would have been laughing. Yummy's a very down-to-earth guy in person, and he's very polite. It's funny because he kind of reminds me of like a younger version of me in a sense. And I'm still at a point in doing this where it's weird to consider myself as a content creator. And when people ask me what I do, like I tell them that I'm a police officer and that I have a second job doing YouTube videos. Do It With Dan actually released a video recently talking about all this, and he brings up some really valid points. One of the best points that he brought up is the fact that people are so intrigued when you tell them that you do YouTube videos. In 9 years of being a cop, like nobody has ever asked me what I make as a cop. I've had people tell me like, you guys aren't paid enough, blah, blah, but nobody has ever asked me how much I make. But when you mention that you do YouTube videos, the first words out of their mouth are, oh, you can make money from that? Like, how much do you make? And Dan brought up another good point, and that's like, once you tell somebody how much you make doing YouTube videos, it never fails. The first thing out of their mouth is, wow, I should start doing YouTube videos. And people really don't understand the time and the complexity that goes into doing content for YouTube. And it's not as simple as just like recording yourself for a couple minutes and just throwing it on the internet. There is so much more that goes into it. And like the first step, if anybody ever asked me for advice on how to start a channel, the first thing you have to do is come up with a very unique concept that nobody else has really come up with and start forming your brand. Start getting like a logo or something that people are going to recognize as you. Like, I totally understand that you guys want me to do a full face reveal, and I want to, believe me, I want to. But in a sense, that's kind of become part of the brand of my channel, is not showing my face. It's kind of like the mystery that keeps people coming back. That has become my brand. That is my style. And I'm still undecided on whether I'm going to do a full face reveal or not. I might do it. I know I told you guys I was going to do it early on, and I was not expecting to go viral, and I hate that I had to go back on that. But so many people have told me, like, no, we like the mystery, like, keep it like that. That is your style, and we like it for what it is. And the hardest part about being a content creator is to make a video that people are actually willing to sit down and watch all the way through. It's no different than like a TV show or a movie or whatever else. You have to keep people's attention. And maybe I'm too self-critical, but there's been times where I will put up a video and I'll think to myself, why did I put this up? Like, nobody's gonna watch this crap. But then like 5 minutes later, I've got 2,000 views, 300 comments, like all these likes, and a ton of comments from people telling me how much they loved it. And there's been other times where I'm super excited about a video and it just completely bombs. YouTube is a very unpredictable beast, but I can honestly say that it has completely changed my life. YouTube has become a constant thought in the back of my head in some form or fashion. I'm either thinking about like what videos I want to do next or what collaboration I might do next. It's endless, it's constant. And I can't help but think that like YouTube has also become kind of a curse at the same time, because you always feel pressured that you need to get like new content out. Let me reword that. I wouldn't call it a curse, but it's kind of like always having that deadline at work that you can't keep up with, like you can't catch up with to complete. Now, if you hated your job, then yeah, I would definitely call it a curse all day long. But this is definitely a labor of love for me. I love going out and filming a video. I love going back home and sitting on the couch and doing the editing. It's so cool to see something that I created slowly morph into something that's going to be seen by hundreds of thousands of people. That's still like completely mind-boggling to me. The fact that hundreds of thousands of people, like, they see my videos, people want to buy my merchandise, people want to meet me, they want to know every aspect of my life. Like, there are some hardcore followers or subscribers, and it's really truly humbling and flattering at the same time. It really is. And I've never really been the type of person to like follow a reality TV show or really any other YouTubers either. Like, I follow Yummy, I follow Dan, I follow Mike the Cobb and stuff, but I'm very particular about who I watch just because, you know, it's personal preference. I'm sure everybody's the same way. So to see people that are like religiously addicted to this channel and dedicated, and they comment on every single video, and you know, like you already know they're going to be there for the next one, is just completely amazing to me. And a perfect example of this is another YouTuber that I just recently started watching. I don't remember who sent me a link, but somebody sent me a link to his channel. And I was curious to see like what kind of videos he had, so I went and I checked it out. So the channel name is called FuzzFam, and I'll put a link to his channel in the description below if you guys want to check it out. And it's basically a cop that vlogs his daily life with his family. Like, he films his kids, he films his wife, like he films every aspect of his daily routine. And I think this is great, especially for those of us that are trying to create the transparency between police and the public. Being able to see the daily life of an officer is really cool. I think the public really could use that right now. I think this is the perfect time for a channel like that. And I think what I was most surprised about is this guy only had like 145 subscribers at the time that I subscribed to him. Like, I was expecting him to have like tens of thousands at least. So anyway, I decided to reach out to him and send him an email. And basically the point of the email was just like kind of introducing myself, because I didn't think that he knew who I was. So I introduced myself, and I was basically just offering to help him if he wanted it. Like, if he wanted advice and tips and stuff like that for his channel, to just let him know that, hey bro, like, I'm here if you need some help. I remember how nerve-wracking it was starting a YouTube channel and trying to form like your style, and so I just basically wanted to lend like a helping hand to this guy. So anyway, I sent him the email, I introduced myself, and I offered the help. Not even 30 minutes later, I am getting an email message back, a very lengthy email message. And this guy basically tells me that when he saw that he had a notification from Officer 401, like he almost sodomized the car in front of him. This guy could not fathom the fact that I reached out to him personally. And that really made me feel good, because I don't see myself as any different from anybody else. So the fact that this guy got like so excited that I reached out to him was very, very flattering. It was really cool, man. Then he ends up talking about it in his next video.
I get an email notification on my phone.
You've got mail.
Officer 401. What? What? Wow. The top of that food chain, as far as the size of their channel and subscriber count, is Officer 401. So to get an email directly from him.
That's what I'm talking about.
Anybody that watches his channel knows how cool the guy is. He's so down to earth. And he took the time to take that initiative to reach out to a small channel, a fellow law enforcement officer that has a new YouTube channel, to offer encouragement, support, and advice.
So anyway, him and I have been chatting back and forth, and I gave him my phone number, and we've been talking, and I think we're going to try to plan to do a collaboration at some point. He lives pretty far away from me, so I don't know when that's going to be. But if you guys want to check out his channel, he's got a lot of great content, and I was really impressed with his editing too. So the bottom line is, I love what I do. I really do. I never imagined myself doing this, but I love it. YouTube has become such a big part of my life, and I would not trade it for anything. In a weird way, like you guys are like my family. I keep doing what I'm doing because of the responses that I get from you guys. And I might not respond to like every YouTube comment or Facebook message or Instagram message, but I try to read every single one of them. I have hundreds that come in every single day. All right, guys, before I end the video, there is one last thing I want to cover. I've been meaning to put this out, and I guess now is the appropriate time considering the video title. For like the last 2 months, you guys have been flooding my comments section asking me to do a collaboration with After Prison Show. So After Prison Show actually ended up reaching out to me last month, and we've actually been emailing back and forth. I know you guys think like I'm ignoring your comments, and that's not the case whatsoever. I was trying to keep it kind of secret, I guess, to surprise you guys, but you guys ask me like every single video now, so I figured now would be the appropriate time to tell you that we have been in contact, and I've actually gotten permission from my department to do a video with him. And we're probably going to meet in another state, and it's probably going to be sometime in the next like 2 months, I guess. I don't know exactly when it's going to be, but I will definitely keep you guys updated in my videos. Things are like super busy for us right now, especially him. Like he is rising through the YouTube ranks, so I know he's pretty busy. So like I said, I don't have a definitive time, but when I do, I will definitely keep you guys updated. Anyway, surprise, surprise. I figured you guys would be pretty excited about that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for the support, as always. You guys are amazing. I still can't believe you want to hear me yap. And like I said, I know that I thank you guys for the support in every video, but I really want you guys to know it is completely from the heart. I truly mean it. You guys have changed my life. YouTube has changed my life. It has been such an incredible experience and ride, but this is not goodbye. I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. I just simply wanted to thank you. I hope everybody has a fantastic day as always, and I will see you guys very, very soon.